Subscribe to Tech Altitude and press the bell icon to get notified for the latest videos.
Hey everyone, my name is Abhishek and welcome to Tech Altitude. More quarantine content for you guys, and in this video let's talk about tablets. Now if you follow our Instagram account, which you should, recently I've posted about the iPad Pro, the refreshed iPad Pro from the Apple, and they've been advertising the iPad Pro as the replacement of your laptop or a two-in-one computer, that is your tablet and also a laptop or a computer. Now tablets are here for quite a while long now, and that is a device that is placed as something between a mobile phone and a laptop. But as Apple has announced their iPad Pro, the things might change. The tablets will take over laptops pretty soon. Now Apple, a trillion-dollar company, is always known for setting up trends in the industry, be it your dual cameras on the mobile phone, the portrait mode, your no headphone jack, and the whole industry seems to follow on after the trends, after the things that Apple has really gone for. And this time the specs won't lie of the iPad Pro. It is as powerful as a laptop, and they are telling us that it is a two-in-one, which means you can use it as a tablet or as a laptop or as a computer. Check out the specification of iPad Pro real quick. You have an 11 inches of screen, which is 120 Hz and a 600 nits of brightness it has, and this display is just over 1080p. That will be your 2K display. Then you have a A12Z Bionic octa-core chip, which Apple says, and it proves that it is the fastest chip that a mobile device can have. That means it is faster than its own laptops. That's the MacBook Pro. It's faster than that too. Then you have up to 1 terabytes of storage in a tablet, and you also got triple cameras at the back, the first one being a 12 megapixel sensor that is directly taken over from the already proven, the already best Apple 11 Pro sensor. Then you have a second sensor, which is a 10 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and the third sensor, that is a time of flight sensor, but it is a 3D LiDAR sensor. Now LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, and this will improve the depth detection of the cameras, which will be used for augmented reality and other purposes. Then you have a 3.1 type C USB port, and you also have the Face ID and everything. So the point here is, mostly laptops are used for productivity stuff. That's your emails, your quick reports, presentations, and it's a mobile computer that you can take over everywhere. You can also use a laptop for entertainment purpose. That's your music, your movies, and your daily binging of your favorite TV series. But what if I give you something which is lighter in weight, charges quickly than a laptop, which has some brilliant screen, and it is a touch screen? Then you have the addition of better cameras at its back for scanning documents or photocopying your documents, and also for video calling as well. And you have overall better wireless connectivity. That's where the tablets take over from laptops. Now I agree that tablets can be used for sole purpose of gaming, that which is why we have a second category in the laptops, that's your gaming laptops. But the point here is not to replace the gaming laptops. The point is to replace the average consumer or the professional who is using a laptop for its productivity purpose, and to give him a lighter, a faster device which is better than his laptop. Also, one thing that tablets add on is you don't need a boot up time for a tablet, that you don't have to unfold it, then you have to start it. Just like a laptop, you can keep it on like forever until the battery drains out, just like your mobile phone, and you can keep it connected with your Bluetooth headphones, your Wi-Fi. The only thing where iPad Pro was lacking behind, or the iPad was lacking behind, was on the trackpad, which it didn't have. But with the iPad Pro, it has a trackpad, which is an add-on accessory of $300 with it. And speaking of accessories, with a tablet you can have an accessory given by the company. That's your, you can buy a tablet or an iPad from Apple, and you can buy their own accessories, that is your keyboard and trackpad accessory, which is for $300 by the way. But you also have an advantage of not just to leave that accessory and go for a third party accessory from Logitech or some other brands if you want a slightly better or a slightly different keyboard or a trackpad setup on your computer. Now, I have personally neglected some of the laptops just because of its terrible keyboard, MacBook Air. But of course, you can go with an external keyboard with your laptop that you can buy as a peripheral. But here's the thing, you have to carry the laptop, its bulky charger, and then you have to carry a keyboard with it. But why not to just go with a tablet which can do all those things as a laptop and have a personalized or a keyboard of your choice with your tablet that can be used as an external cover for your tablet, and the keyboard also has a battery inside it just so you need more juice for your overtime work. Coming on, the second accessory that you have on your tablet is of the stylus, or should I say the Apple Pencil. Now this Apple Pencil has really good features. Most of the graphic designers, the architects, engineers and artists use this Apple Pencil for drawing out or sketching out their part on the iPad itself. You can also use the stylus as a pen to take notes on your iPad, so you don't need to carry a notepad everywhere. You don't need to carry a notepad and a pen everywhere rather. Then the stylus has lots of features of sensing pressures or highlighting onto a certain document, which is mostly done by a mouse and trackpad, but an Apple Pencil can do all those things for you. So these are some of the accessories that you can add on to your tablet and make it a better computer, and the trend is going that way only. So the next bit, I want to talk about cameras that these tablets are offering, or should I say the iPad is offering. Now you have a triple camera setup at the back of the iPad Pro, which is directly taken over from the Apple's iPhone 11 Pro, but it has a LiDAR sensor as well for better depth detection. Now this is where the tablets exceed over the laptops, as even though the laptops has this huge circumference of area that they have, but there is not even a space for adding on better cameras for scanning your documents. Yes, of course it has this webcam, but tablets can have a better front facing cameras than that. And who is that guy who takes photos with their laptop? Glad I never had an opportunity to see this kind of stuff, and I still believe in humanity that this thing doesn't happen anytime soon, and people taking photos on their laptops. Don't do it. So another thing which I want to mention is where the tablets take on over the laptops is on the app ecosystem. Now this app ecosystem is pre-built by iPhones and also by the iPads, so they can take advantage of the app ecosystem directly. So instead of going through a website, for example a news website that you go regularly, you can just download an app and just go through it, which is more convenient. And this can be done on a tablet, not on a laptop, as it doesn't have its own app ecosystem. The only thing that these tablets are lacking is on the ports. Now all these tablets come with only one single port, that's your USB Type-C or a micro USB port, but more than one port is required if you want to make it a better than laptop. Other than that, the average consumer or the average professional don't do much of the gaming part on their laptop. They use their laptop more for their productivity stuff. They don't even use the laptop for their entertainment part. They obviously have their mobile for them. And with the addition of the trackpad and the cursor facility in the iOS 13.4 for the new iPad Pro, it is true that the 2-in-1s or the tablets are going to replace laptops soon. Check out what Microsoft is doing as well with their Surface tablets or the Surface 2-in-1s. They are also advertising it as something which will replace your laptop, a tablet which will replace your laptop, and they do have the advantage of detaching a keyboard, and there are various types of keyboard that you can go for on the Surface tab. It can be your metallic keyboard, a suede keyboard, which is a leather keyboard, and these are the advantages that a 2-in-1 tablet gives you. Well, it's sad to see that Android is lacking behind this tablet industry. Now they have already been pioneered, or they are already dominating in the mobile phone industry, as 80%, or should I say 90% of mobile phones are of Android base now. But for the tablet industry, Android is not working that much. I think that Google should take up the challenge and develop a separate operating system based on Android for tablets. Now there are a good lineup of tablets that are offered by Samsung, but they are not as powerful as what other competitors, that's your Microsoft or Apple, is currently offering. When Android tablets will flood into the market, we the customers are going to benefit from it. We'll get better, cheaper and more value for money tablets. We need cheaper tablets as well that only an Android can provide. That's all with the whole tablet and laptop wars. What do you think of this video? If you have some other topics such as these that I should cover, please comment down below this video. That's been it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.